I was on Twitter the other night, and I had one of those things pop up in my feed where I don't really know why. It wasn't anybody I know. Maybe it was like somebody I follow had commented on it. I'm still new to Twitter. I don't fully get it. But anyway, this individual was talking about feeling lonely and unappreciated, and I left a comment for him because I know all about that. And we get talking, and we're talking about, how movies can make you feel better. So I've got two movies here that are sort of my go-to happy movies, and that's Wayne's World and Wayne's World 2. This might seem rather insignificant to most people, but the funny part is, when I combine my viewings of these two films, I've seen them a little over 400 times. So when I was in the military, it was like things were now, and even before. I was depressed, I was lonely. I tried to be sociable, but I just felt like I never really clicked with anybody. And a lot of times I actually found myself feeling rather homesick. So on the weekends, usually Saturday I'd watch Wayne's World, and Sunday I'd watch Wayne's World 2. And that went on the entire time I was in Japan. And of course it carried on somewhat even afterwards when I was out in Washington State. So you gotta remember, there's 52 weeks in a year, and if I'm counting these, combining them individually, 52 weeks in a year means 104 viewings of these two films every year. Over about a 4-year period, I've seen these movies over 400 times, not to mention the times since and before I was in the military. In fact, there was one time when I was married, I was actually asleep and Wayne's World was like on TV or something, and my ex-wife was flipping through the TV channels, and she comes to it and kind of leaves it there. And in my sleep, right where they were in the middle of the movie, I started quoting the movie along with it. I've seen them enough times that I used to be able to quote the whole Del Preston, the roadie, his whole story about being in Sri Lanka for the Ozzy concert. I had that completely memorized to the extent that when I got back from a deployment in Sri Lanka, and I was having a lunch with my buddy at this little Thai restaurant by one of his by the base he was on. That was Camp Hansen, I believe. So we're out there, and these two Marines sitting there, and like, "Oh yeah, you just got back from from Sri Lanka, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Well, how was it?" And I just quote the whole thing, word for word, completely serious, and they're hanging on my every word. I'm like, what? They think I'm serious, And then the whole punchline of the joke is, he had to beat the store owner and his son to death with his own shoes. And my buddy Sean, without missing a beat, she's like, dude, you are such a liar. He turns to these guys, he's like, don't listen to him. He's a liar, man. He is lying to you. He didn't beat him to death with his own shoes. He beat him to death with their own shoes. You're a liar, man. And he stormed off acting all mad. They thought we were completely serious. It was one of the funniest things. I can't quote the line anymore, at least not like I used to, but yeah. So I've seen Wayne's World and Wayne's World 2 over 400 times, and it's one of those movies that I swear, as Beetlejuice said about The Exorcist, it keeps getting funnier every single time. I don't know what it is. For me, it's almost like revisiting old friends. So everybody's got their happy movie, and you need to enjoy that. Take some time out. Whatever your happy movie is, throw it on. Have a good night.